Okay, we're back here at 10 Mendy Court, Locust Valley. We're gonna get ready to go inside, but before we do, I just want to show you a little bit of the up and close brickwork here. You can see the settling of the bricks here. It's settled. All this is also in a bid, unfortunately. There was some nice work here, but it's going to have to be reset. Also, all this work here, all these bricks, power washed. A lot of this has to be reset. Just want to show you that real quick before we go inside. So we're getting ready to go inside here. Again, this house is a little different than most, so we're in for a treat. You walk in, we have the staircase to the second level right here. Nicely placed. You can see this home has archways, again, that Mediterranean feel kind of throughout it. You see with the archways. So, I'm going to show you what is and then what could be. So this here is currently the dining area. Obviously, you know, the fancy light fixture there gives that away. The floors has, you know, this is with it's hardwood, but it's got the knots in it. And there's animal staining throughout, which is not super horrible because we could always go darker. However, they used a lot of different flooring in this home, and getting the floor correct, I think, is very important for us in order to get top market value on this property. Over here you can see you go from wood to tile. You know, they didn't put this in properly. It's lifted up over here. You got broken tile all over the place. Over here you walk in to, you know, right now this is like kind of like a little den area. Again, you know, with similar type of flooring, worn animal stains throughout. And then you have these columns here, which are in my bid to remove. They're ridiculous. So what I would be recommending is to get the floor in the dining room and throughout most of the rest of the property the same height. Remove this floor. Also remove the flooring in the kitchen. Go with one type of floor, preferably a hardwood throughout. All right, so here we are. Again, with these columns, you have decent woodworking on the ceiling. Again, you know, golden oak is out with bell bottoms. And you've got a coal stove. So in this caliber of a house, to have this golden oak with that coal stove doesn't work. The plan is to remove the coal stove, paint this wood, which I think would be a nice element white, and of course remove these columns which are not bearing, redo the flooring, open up this room, and this room would basically transform from kind of like a weird room right now into a dining area. I would like to see the dining area in this room. I think it would be spectacular. Nice light. Here's the kitchen, and I'll explain to you why I like that as the dining area. So you've got this kitchen. At first glance, you're like, wow, not so bad. At a closer look, real bad. So you really have no place to eat in this kitchen. There's no real sitting area. Yes, you've got an island over here. You guess you put a couple of stools here, but this is not really considered any kind of a dining area. So that's why I think transforming this room into the dining area, opening up this kitchen, get rid of this monster island, oversized for this room. Cabinetry would all have to go. And again, we'll take a closer look at some of that. You can see the broken tiles, the grunge in the cabinetry. Yeah, just everything is shot here. It's also a very weird kitchen because you've got all this window area, so it really allows you very little room for upper cabinets, which is a little weird. Our goal was to get rid of this corner element. You know, the home wasn't built like that. That's a dummy corner. Kind of square this out, make it more with today's standard. Then you have some pantry closets right here and pantry closets here. Part of the thought is on the bid that's being assembled is to figure out what's bearing to open up these walls to give you a larger kitchen area and make it more in line with the size of the home. All right, so we're gonna keep moving. Again, the kitchen is A to Z, appliances, cabinets, flooring. Okay, this area here, this is kind of part of the weird, this would be, we're gonna enter into like, it was almost like a office type of space. They do have a door here. I don't like the door on this space. I would take the door off and you see some like bookshelves and what have you, and open this up and give this more of a den feel, leave the fireplace. That's a nice element. Again, flooring is all shot throughout here. The windows are Andersen. You know, they'll need some retooling, some cranks and what have you. But you can see again, this is decent sized space. Just has to be, you know, again, updated. These cabinetry, they were beautiful at one time. They're all too far gone to save. They're disgusting. They need to be removed. So now we're going into the living room, which is the space right when you walk in the front door to the right. We've made a full loop around the main floor, and you can see those doors go into that, which I would consider to be a family room. We're in the more formal living room. Nice element with the fireplace here. And this is a good sized room. Again, you know, get rid of these fancy draperies, neutralize the property if we're gonna do a repair on this property. And back to the entry point we are. There is some more closet space here. You know, that closet space would stay. We would update the doors, and you do have a bathroom here. You can see this toilet bowl is just sitting there. The other one that was there, they removed. There's good elements here. A lot of it could stay, and see what we could. This is the basement, which we'll go down there in a moment. And I'll just go back to the center point of the house. Again, for perspective, there's your living room, family room off of that. Your staircase here, this is your dining room, formal. Dining area would be over there. And then on the other side, of course, through that entryway is the kitchen. Okay, we're gonna go take a look at the second level now.